Hey folks, it's Bill, Box of Sound. So, go to garage sale and you find a good record for $1. Terj Riptol, What Comes After, on ECM. ECM number 1031 from 1974. A promo copy nonetheless. So, you open it up. Whoa, it's got some like early promo information. You take a look at it, it's not that bad. You clean it up with your spin clean, it looks beautiful. So let's put this on a turntable and give it a spin, and what happens you're about to see. You put it on the turntable and look at that warp. Holy crap. What if I use a record clamp? You put the record clamp down, tighten that sucker up, and oh hell no, that record is not even playable. I'm not even going to stick my needle on that thing. So what do? Well, I got myself a vinyl flat. This sucker is heavy, but it's flat and it does unwarp records. I'm going to take that record I just put on the turntable and I'm going to flatten this thing. I'll show you a little bit of how I do it, and hopefully we'll get to see a nice flattened record. Okay, you open up the vinyl flat and it's got these things called groovy rings on them. 2 pieces of felt. You got to make sure that everything is very clean, especially your record. Okay, so the warped record goes onto here. The groovy ring goes on top of that. Make sure everything is dust free as possible. Then stick it back on here. And tighten this tight, not ridiculous tight, but you know, tight enough where it's going to flatten down the record. Now we're going to stick it under some heat. Now they've got this thing called the groovy pouch, which it's a heated bag that has a Velcro strip that closes it up and a power supply for it, which heats the record up 100 some degrees and just gives it nice, gentle, constant heat. They say experiment with it. Start with a couple of hours, hour and a half, maybe 3 hours. For most records, 2 hours or 3 hours is good. But what I do so that I don't forget to turn it off is I get one of these little light timers and I hooked it up to it, and this automatically turns it off. And then I let it sit overnight while it's cooling slowly in that pouch. So this way I can take it out and put it back on the turntable. So there it is in its nice little pouch, sleeping quietly, getting warm, so that those bends in the vinyl can unbend and flatten and make good music for you and me. See you in the morning, record. Alright, it's the next day. I'm taking this thing out of the vinyl flat now. I have not rehearsed this. I have not previewed it. I have no idea how good or how bad it's going to be. This went through 2 sessions of 2.5 hours because it's not a thick 180 gram record. It's kind of thin. So let's take this record and put it on the turntable. Flip it on and take a look at how flat or non-flat it is. Well, it's still pretty bad. So I'm going to stick it in one more time. Okay, so now it's 2 days later. 4 separate 2-hour, 3-hour sessions. And it looks a little bit flatter now. Let's take a look at it. Whoa, much better. You know what? I would even play that now. Let's put the needle down on this and see how it sounds. It's not perfect, but it's damn near close. That I can live with. But you know what? Let's try it one more day. So here it is, months later, and well, there's a turntable set up. I don't even have the same amp I used to have. I got a tube amp over here, which I love. The Macintosh amp is gone. I still got the same project turntable down there, but I got another turntable that I'm working with right now up top. But just to let you know that the vinyl flat does work, because I took it out again, and this is what it looks like. Let's get nice and close here. That's damn near perfect. Here, let's put this down on here. And that thing's flat. So yes, the vinyl flat does work. So thanks for watching. Had a great time. Hope you did too.